Hey guys, so today I'm going to be looking at psychological tricks you can use. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. So if you find yourself in a group situation where someone like a teacher or manager is asking questions that must be answered and you want to avoid being picked, then here is my tip. If the person locks eyes on you as they ask the question, break eye contact with them and look towards another person just as they are wrapping up their question. Their attention is diverted to the other person just as the question ends, and the person they are now looking at feels compelled to answer. Oh my gosh, I hated it when teachers picked on people. I hated it so much because I would never know the answer. You know, like I would try to do everything I could do to avoid being picked on. Like I would drink water, I would blow my nose, I would pretend like I'm finding something in my bag. Like I did everything, okay? So they're basically saying if you lock eyes with the teacher, before the teacher finishes the question, just look at someone else. Just look at your friend or something, or like someone across the room. Yeah. And then you can avoid being picked on. I mean, I don't know how well this works because I've never tried it. But if you do try it, tell me in the comments down below how it went. Don't say it's okay when someone apologizes. Say something like, thank you for apologizing. If someone needs to apologize to you, then it was for something that wasn't okay. My mum teaches this to her kindergarteners, and it really does make a difference. It opens the door for growth and conversation too. Thank you for apologizing. I don't like it when you hit me. Oh, wow. That's so true because a lot of people just say, it's okay, it's fine, you know, it's totally fine. But it's not fine. They did something and you deserve that apology, okay? Yeah. I feel like I always say, it's okay, it's fine, you know, it's okay. I never say, thanks for apologizing. Whoa. Because if you say thank you for apologizing, I guess it kind of makes that person reflect and they're like, yeah, I did something bad and they forgave me, kind of thing, I guess. You matter, okay? You are important, you deserve that apology. In an argument, find something to agree on, then push your main point. I feel like some people already do this, so that's what they do. When some people have different opinions, they're like, oh yeah, you have a great point, but... And then they'll say their opinion, and then the other person will be like, oh yeah, that's true too. And then there you go. Wow. Because when you agree with them, that kind of tells them that you understand them and that you're taking it in. So then I guess they're more lenient and more open to accept your opinion. Wow. This is gonna end all arguments. Unless that one person is really stubborn and they won't take anything in. One way to avoid workplace drama and be well liked is to compliment people behind their back. This. Never insult someone behind their back at a workplace, because if you insult someone to someone else, they're gonna know you're gonna talk about them too. So everyone's just gonna be saying that you are this person they should avoid, you know. So yeah, compliment people. It doesn't take much to compliment people. Listening to someone without giving advice or pushing for more information typically gets me more information than being pushy for it. Yeah. Sometimes you just have to listen. You just have to listen because sometimes people just need one person to rant to, and then they'll end up ranting everything. When I do something annoying or bothersome to my husband and he goes quiet, I wait for a few minutes and then ask him a seemingly innocent question, usually on the subject of how certain parts of a car works, or something mechanical. This gets him talking about the car thing and he rambles for like 5 minutes and then bam, he's happy again and not quietly brooding. Wow, this is a good life hack for people who are in a relationship. Like, when someone gives you a silent treatment, just talk to them, okay? Ask them a question that they enjoy answering, and then it might be good. When someone is giving you a lot of excuses, or generally if they're being a bit arsy about something, often the best way to handle it is to stare back with mild interest and contribute nothing to the monologue. If you don't give them anything to work with, they'll talk themselves into a corner and lose confidence in what they're saying. Oh. Yeah, just be like, go on. I speak at conferences all over the world, and a lot of the speakers use this in the question and answer. If there's a particularly hard question to answer, they always start with, "What a great question." I noticed a lot of people do this. Like, they'll be like, "That's a great question." Generally speaking, the asker is so pleased that the question got praised by the speaker in front of all those people that they are less critical of and pay less attention to the actual answer. I feel like this would be me if I was the person asking. I'd be like, "Yes, I know that was an important question. You know what? You don't have to answer my question anymore. Go on." If someone is upset or angry, try saying that's completely understandable. It gives them a sense of victory and shifts their emotions away from being directed at you because you understand and might be on their side. Oh, wow. Yeah. I feel like, yeah. I'm just trying to think about if someone says these to me, how I would feel. And I feel like if I was angry and someone said, "Yeah, that's understandable," I'd be like, "You get me the most. You understand me. I love you." Words matter, okay? In an argument, instead of arguing right off the bat, I start off by agreeing with them and then stating my point of view after addressing the other person's point. Always ends in a positive interaction. The idea is to show respect for what the other person thinks. Rather than shutting the person down and telling them they're wrong, you listen to them. This is so important. I mean, yeah, obviously people are going to have different opinions, but you also have to respect that person's opinion before you push for your opinion, you know? Wow. I feel like, wow, oh my gosh. These are good. These are actually really good advices. Thanking someone for a trait you want from them. Instead of telling a customer, "Sorry for the wait," tell them, "Thank you for your patience or understanding." Works wonders. Oh, wow. Wow. If someone is like, "Thank you for your patience or understanding," I'd be like, "Thank you for telling me, thank you." When you need to find out someone's name specifically at a company, you can ask someone, "Oh, is John still head of development up there?" They go, "No, it's Mark now." Sneaky yet useful. Ooh. When I ask someone a question and their first response is, "What?" I just stare at them for a few seconds, and 99% of the time they answer my question without me having to repeat myself. I think it's just a reflex people have to ask "what" instead of answering what you've asked, even when they've heard you clearly. Yeah. Sometimes people just ask "what" so they can think about it more, you know? So they have like an extra 3 seconds to think about the question. Be direct and personal when you need things. Instead of asking if anyone has an EpiPen, ask who has an EpiPen. Instead of asking someone to call 911, point to a specific person and say, "You in the blue jacket, what's your name? Tom? Okay, Tom, go call 911 and come tell me when they're on their way." Wow, this is important because when you're like, "Someone call 911," some people aren't going to call because they're going to be thinking that person is going to call. So they're like, "You know what? I don't need to do it." But if you ask them specifically, then they feel like they have a sense of responsibility. Dang, these are deep. I like it. I recently read that saying "you're right" instead of "I know" makes you look less like an a-hole and doesn't diminish something someone else may have just found out. Oh, these are so respectful, honestly. Yeah. Wow, most of these just make the other person feel good. Oh my gosh, I like it. I like it a lot. "You're right. I know." Yeah, because if someone says "I know," you're just gonna be like, fine, just because I found out later. Instead of asking, "Do you have any questions?" I ask, "What questions do you have?" The first almost always results in silence, and the second lets people feel comfortable to ask questions. Do you? What? Oh. Do you have any questions? I guess that feels more personal because it's like, "Do you?" And then, "What questions do you have?" Let's you think about what you didn't understand or something. Wow, psychological tricks. It is often hard to get my employees to do what is needed. I have found saying "I need your help" is sufficient to get them on board. Expressing to them as much makes all the difference in the world. If someone told me "I need your help," I would be like, "Okay, I'm coming." Because it feels like personal. It feels like they're saying they need you, you know? Like instead of saying "who can help me," you kind of feel like an option. But if someone is like "I need your help," you feel like a priority. These are smart. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!